brought my John Deere in here and serviced it up. Changed the oil and fuel filter on it. Air filter did not need changing. I changed it about 80 hours ago, so it's still good to go. This is a 2017 5075E, 75 horsepower at the engine there on it. I don't have but 350 something hours on it, not quite 360. The biggest thing that I done while I had it in here, well, it's got 355 hours on it, so I got on it, but is I changed the lights out on this thing. These lights up here in this hood, and of course this is an E model tractor, so I mean, you know, I get it, but they were pretty much non-existent. So what I did, that's a nightlight, 20-inch triple row flood spotlight combination. It's got three rows of lights in it, which is pretty cool. And of course I buy that. They've been after me for a year or so, wanting to send me stuff, and I don't hardly let anybody send me anything no more, or whatever. And I bought them, got them off Amazon, and I'll show you the ones on the back too. I think it's about 64 bucks for that thing. That's a 20-inch. I got it listed in my Amazon store. They're really good lights. So I will say this: I've been running some of the lights, the smaller ones, on my chipper now for 2 years, and I just swapped them around a little bit and did something different with them. But I hadn't had any issues with them. But this one right here, I had to make this mount and get my flashlight. I don't know if I can here. I'll show you what I did. I actually got a the way it was gonna mount up there, it was gonna be kind of weird. So this light came with a roll bar mount too. You can mount it on something flat, but I just went ahead and fabbed that. Get my camera back on where I see. I just fabbed this thing up real quick with some angle iron, piece of 1.5-inch tubing, and used those right there. Got it mounted up, wired up, got heat shrink on, everything. Got it on. And y'all gonna get to see it here in a little bit because we're gonna go outside. It's almost dark here now, and I'll run a little bit with it like that. And then the back here on the back, man, was awful. It was it just had one little low light back here, which was that one right there. So I disabled it, and then I put, those are 6.5 Nye lights, and I think they're about 20 something bucks for 2 of them. And this is again another piece of angle iron. I welded it in there, tacked it in there behind that mount right there, and put them in. And so I've got those connected into the wire that fed this light right there, is the way I've got it done. So it should improve my lighting quite a lot. It gets time to do the green fields and roads and all that stuff like that. I end up running them late evenings in the dark. This will be a lot more pleasant than that. So you see right behind that trailer ball right there, watch that. You see how that thing, a lot of people think that thing's rigid mounted, but it's actually not. I left those 2 lights in the hood still hooked up, so they're still burning. Now I need to angle that one back just a little bit. Just hitting about right in here. I need to pull it back, so I may go back in the shop real quick and angle that one back, because all I got to do is loosen up the roll bar mount just a little bit, loosen it up just a little bit, twist it back some, tighten it back down. I think I'll do that, because I'm all around all these other lights out here right now too, but these back here, they're pretty much spot on. They light up everything. So let me go adjust this front one a little bit. You see where it's hitting on the door up there now? That's it's gonna be better. Yeah, that's where it needs to be right there. That's 50 right here. You see the back sheet and backstop up there. 75 yards. That's gonna be a lot better right there. We are dark enough now. You can see the pole barn over there. I'm pretty happy with it. We're gonna make a run down this trail. It ain't gonna last long. the dust behind me. Look at that. God, doggy. So that's a 297 Bushhogg, branded Bushhogg, 7-foot wide. I actually bought it when I had my case tractor, my 100 horsepower, and that tractor is 7-foot wide, so this Bushhogg matched that footprint of that tractor. So this tractor here is a 6-foot wide tractor, so it overhangs just a little bit. So you got to be mindful of that when you're going down trails and stuff. You know, if you get close to a tree, if you're trying to rub up close to it, you got to remember that Bushhogg's back there, because when you rub by tires, you're going to slam into it with the side of the Bushhogg there if you ain't careful. But it's been a good one. I think I bought this one new in 2011.